Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Yes, I have been gone for a minute. I had things going on, as we all do, of course. I know I'm not the only one that has life going on. We all in the world have life going on. You know, things are happening around us daily. But I wish everyone love, peace. Welcome, everyone. I pray that everybody has had a blessed work week and a beautiful, blessed Saturday and an even blessed weekend. Giving God the glory and praise always, always, always. Anyway, it's good to be back, and the subject that I would like to discuss tonight is it could be a little touchy. Um, I want to talk about our beautiful princess. For those of you all that have girls, I have three granddaughters and a grandson. I have nieces. I have sisters, little cousins, females. You know, it's a lot going on today in the world, everybody. Of course, you all, I'm sure, are aware. Some of us have a little bit more going on than others. But as a mother, as a sister, as an auntie, to me, these are things that need to be addressed. You know, I have my baby, she's 14, she'll be 15 soon. And, you know, I talk with my kids all the time, with my boys as well as with my girls, my baby girl especially. You know, she is developed, as a lot of them are, between 13 and 14, 15, honey. These girls are walking around here. Some of them are built better than a lot of us grown women. And to me, with my baby girl, I try to keep her looking her age as long as I can. You know, we already growing the body parts. Everything is just out there, you know, well endowed, well developed. And, you know, we have to be mindful because there are a lot of predators out here. I mean, and you have to know, talk to your kids. Talk to your daughters. Talk to your sons. That is very important. A lot of things that we as parents may be afraid to talk to our children about, you shouldn't be. There are things that need to be discussed, that needs to be talked about. And as a parent, you can give your kids the best advice that anybody else, because if they're not getting that at home from you, they're going to find a way, whether it's from their peers, friends, other adults. But ain't nobody going to be real with your kids as you are as a parent. Now, moms, I'm talking to moms and even to some dads that may be raising their daughters without their mom, their mother. It's touchy. Be mindful of how we dress our girls, our little princess. Be mindful. My daughter has homecoming coming up soon here. You know, and she asked me, she says, Mom, one of my friends asked me, girl, you gonna be wearing makeup? And my daughter looked at her and said, girl, no. No, she's not. We're not doing eyelashes. We're not doing makeup. Now we gonna do a little lip gloss and have those lips popping. But we're not putting no color on. It's gonna be clear lip gloss. We're gonna get our hair did like we do. And even we can get our nails done. And we can even get a little pedicure. But even the nails are going to be age appropriate. Straight up. I'm not trying to make her look like she 18, and to a lot she already does because of her body form. Let's start there, moms and dads. Some of us have these teenage little girls running around here built already like a young adult, like a young lady. And that's not what we have right now. You know, we put our girls when they're 3 and 4 years old and dance and, and all these things. And of course, yes, it's supposed to be a sport. At least that's what we call it. You know, but then after they get so up in age, now, you know, to me, it becomes something else because they're learning how to twerk, how to work the body, how to pop the little And I mean, and in some cases, they're even wearing makeup to perform when they have performances and things. And I mean, you got to stop it. It's so much going on. There's a lot of pedophiles out here, a lot of which are living right under our very noses. And we are so unaware because we're not paying attention. We're trusting friends, family members. You got to keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, be mindful, talk with your girls, get involved, parents. It's okay. I'm real with my kids. I'm real with my granddaughter. I have a 13-year-old granddaughter. And I'm going to be real with her. The other two granddaughters I have, they're young. They're not there yet. That 14-year-old that I have, I ain't playing no games with at all. She gets it. She knows. Talk to them. Be real with them. Let them know what's going on. Some of us don't realize because we are the parent. We don't realize that when we are allowing them to wear makeup, and it's for each his own. I'm not taking anything away from anybody. That's your child. You do as you wish. I'm just voicing my opinion about how I feel about it. We have to be mindful. We put them in these little dance groups and in organizations and things. And yes, as I stated earlier, yes, it started out being a sport or an extracurricular activity, something for them to partake in and enjoy and have fun. But if they're in that thing long enough, and then when they become and get into their teens, and then the body begins to develop and all these things, and they begin learn how to use their body parts, and then we start putting them in the makeup because that's what they want them in. They want them in a full face of makeup. You know, you put the lashes on them. You know what I'm saying? You're doing all this. You're adding the weaves to the hair. Now you're taking a 13, 14, 15-year-old and we have them looking and dressed like they are grown women. And then we expect them to still play the part as their age as a teenager, when yet we are dressing them up to look as something, to be something else or someone else. No, you know, we always think it can never happen, it can never happen, it can never happen until it does, or it did happen. Why get there? I'm not telling anybody how to raise their beauty. But all I'm saying is, mom, dads, let's be mindful. Let's be mindful. And teach. Let's start teaching our daughters their worth. Let's start teaching them how. Let's start building up their self-esteem so that when they do get out there or they do hit a roadblock of some kind, they know how to get up out of there. They know how to bag up out of there. Or even just prevent it and miss it altogether. That's what I'm over here trying to do. I ain't trying, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Education, books is first. We just have to be mindful. That's all I'm saying. Be mindful of how we allow them to dress. I know that they're all into the little midriff half shirts and cut up this and cut up that, the shirts, the jeans. You know, I know the fad and the styles that are going on around us today. But even in those things, just let's be mindful. I'm learning. I'm still growing and I'm still learning with my children. Trust, I am. I ain't saying that my way is the right way and it's the perfect way. But I try to figure out and find what works for me and mine. I communicate with my children. I communicate with my daughter as well as I do with my boys. We talk all the time about everything. From when they wake up in the morning to good morning. How was your sleep? How was your rest? When they come in and I come in from work, how was your day at school? what's going on in your world today, in your head, whatever. Oh, I'm a nosy mother. I'm all in their business. Every last one. I have 4 here at home, and I'm nosy. They'll tell you I'm in all of their business. I want to know everything. I want to know about the little boys, about the little girls, the young ladies, whatever. I just want us to all be mindful and just talk with your kids. Get to know your babies. You know, yes, we feel that because as mothers we give birth, you know, we bond. Yeah, we feel that, hey, we know them. But baby, as they get older, the mindset is different. As they begin to grow up, things become so different. Ask questions. Get involved. Do those phone checks, people. Hello, parents. Random phone checks. Know who they talking to. Look at the text messages. If you paying a bill, and even if you're not, how about they in your house? You keeping a roof over their head and food on their table and clothes on their backs. Be nosy. Don't feel bad about being nosy. Get involved. That's how you know what's going on. Ask questions. Because one thing about it, if you pay attention to your children, you're going to already know what time it is with them. I mean, yeah, I started, and I'm still on our princess. I'm still on our girls. Just be mindful. Be mindful. Be mindful about the attire, the clothing. Be mindful of, even when it comes down, it's okay that they get their nails done and their pedicures or whatever, but be mindful about the length of those nails. Be mindful about the colors. And if for those of you that allow your daughter to wear makeup, be mindful of the colors that you are allowing. Like me, no ma'am. We don't do reds. No sir. We don't do any forms of reds. We don't do burgundies. We don't do any of those dark colors. We're going to do clear for now. We're doing lip gloss clear, neutral, natural browns, soft colors, girly colors. Why? Because she's 14, going on 15. You know, even when she becomes 16 and we doing makeup, you know, we gonna start off with the soft, natural tones. That's where we gonna start. We not looking like we 24 and we 16. No. And teach. Talk to your little girls about boys. Please, parents. You need to have that conversation. It needs to happen. It needs to take place. It is important. Can it be touchy? Yes, it can. Can it be a little difficult? Of course it can. We all have had a past. We all have done some things that we are not proud of. You know, you share what you want to share with your kids. I share everything with mine. If they ask me a question about my past, I'm going to give them the truth. They need to know. I don't have an issue with them knowing. How about, because I don't want them to mess up or make the same mistakes or go down that same road that I journeyed down. I have to share. We have to be vulnerable and be willing to open up to our children if we want them to be vulnerable and open up to us. That's just how that goes. And then you teach them. You're giving them a whole road map. If they take their road map and they go out there and they do whatever they do, guess what? They was given the directions. They was given the map. That's not your fault. It ain't going to be mine. Because you ain't got to go out there and do what I did. I didn't have. All I was told was keep your dress tail down. When I went to my mom and talked about birth control and different things, no. well, that's not a decision for you to make. That's a decision for me to make. So I need to think about it. So while she was thinking, okay, I went on and I started doing it. I don't want that for my daughter. I want her to be mindful. I want her to be strong, independent. I don't want her to ever have to settle. And I teach her, yes, she has high standards. That's how I'm raising her. I'm not raising her to be conceited, to be bougie, any of those things. But I am raising her to be a strong woman of God and a strong black woman. Get your own, girl. Keep your head in them books. That's what's important. Because if you got it and get it for yourself, guess what? Can't nobody take that from you. No one. Beauty and brains is what I teach her. You put them together, baby, that's a whole powerhouse. A whole one. It is. Can't nobody take that. No one. Talk to your girls. Talk to your princess. And know the environment that you have around them or that you're taking them into, especially. Now, women is something today, too, to be mindful of. But, baby, these men ain't never stopped. Be mindful. Be mindful of when you are entertaining and you do have company around. How she's dressed. Watch. Pay attention to everything. Some things we're not going to always be able to pay attention or be in the midst of. Let me put it that way. You know, like sometimes they might be at the ball game. We may not be there. They may be hanging out with their friends at the ball game. We may not be there. And even sometimes if we are there and they still get away and hanging out with their friends, you don't know everything that's going on. That's where the talking comes in at. That's where you be nosy. Start picking. Get in their business. It ain't their business. It's your business. And it's a part of your business to be up in their business. That's what I say. That's how I feel. That's me. Now, that might not be for all of you, but that's me. It is. And I ain't never mad about it. And she knows sometimes she get in her moments and she like, But guess what? I don't care about any of that. Girl, you better get your attitude in check. I just asked you a question. Or whatever. Straight up. Anyway, you all, it is so good to be back. Next time I would try not to stay away so long. You all, there is so much that I want to talk about. I want to share. And I want y'all to hit that like and subscribe button and comment, please. Please, I'm just waiting for the people to just jump in at any time, y'all. Hey, hello. You know, and just let's talk. Talks with T. Hit like and subscribe and let's just get in there. There's so much going on that we can share. You know, I'm gonna talk about us sisters next. It won't be tonight, maybe tomorrow. You all, I've been in the gym trying to work it out. I don't really want to lose a whole lot. I really just want to kind of tone up, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, just tone. I'm working on this gut, of course, trying to get this thing under control. Baby, sometimes, girl, you get to having kids and everything like it get to happening, honey. That gut to get away from you. It seems like everything just stay right there. But okay, I'm trying to work on all of this, though. I'm trying to work on all of it. Yes, I am. I'm trying to work on it all. Anywho, I'm going to let you all go. It's been good. It's been my pleasure and honor as well, talking to each and every one of you. You all have a blessed Saturday night, wherever you may be around the world. God bless you, sending nothing but love. Joy, peace, and happiness as always. Night, night. Until next time.